Guys, welcome back to another rendition of Letters from Yesterday. And on this prior topic, we talk about writing a letter to ourselves from now to ourselves in the beginning of the year, to talk about what we learned, what our expectations were, and how it came all to be. And we start right off with this very beautiful letter. It's called A Toast to Myself, and it goes like this. 2019 was a redemption year. There is no doubt about that. There were a lot of hurdles to jump over, but looking back on it now, it made me who I am right now. At the beginning of the year, I could have never imagined the growth I would endure from the challenges I faced. 2019 was a year of learning, but more so the year of understanding. The most important aspect of it came from who I continued to have in my life and who I decided not to. I understood what my value was. I understood the importance of having people who would always shape you up to be a person you'd be proud of. I have a team now. You have a team now. And the future's looking brighter by the day. This team isn't just yes men. They are real men. They tell it how it is, and they always push you to your limit. They make you work when you want to sleep. Why? Because you chose to be around a team smarter, quicker, faster, and stronger. Good job. A toast to you and I, to our team, and to a year of greatness. We achieved a lot, but we got a lot more on our road to life. 2020 will be the year of greatness. Now, I just wanted to start off by thanking all our contributors, supporters, and listeners. The person who contributed this, I just had a phone conversation with them yesterday, just because I had to get off a couple things off my chest. One, I totally agree with exactly everything that was written here. I myself did this. Actually, when I went to college, I told myself that every single one of my friends is going to be better than me at something or everything. It didn't matter what it was, they would be better than me at something. For example, I have friends who are smarter than me. I have friends who are more athletic than me. I have friends who are more compassionate than me. I have friends who are more spiritual than me. I have friends better than me at every single thing down the line. And people always ask me why. What was the purpose of that? Well, I'll tell you what. It made me better. It motivated me, because if I saw them achieving academic success, it made me realize, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. So let me do what they're doing. Let me try out their routine and see if it works for me. If there's somebody more compassionate than me, I would see how people would react to him. People would be more nicer to him. So I'd be like, okay, let me do that step by step of what he's doing and see if it works for me. See if it could be a part of my life. Spiritually, academically, fitness-wise, all down the line. It's so important for people to have a team around them or friends around them that make them the best that they could be. Because let me tell you something. I've seen people time and time again have the wrong group around them, with the wrong with the wrong motivation, and their life just spiraled downward. You're only as good as the team around you, right? In every faction of life, whether it's sports, academics, or just life in general. You're only as good as a team around you. There's actually a really good quote. You're only as good as your weakest link, right? So, for example, in any sports, if your team has a weak link, notice how the other team is always trying to manipulate, always trying to take advantage of that, because that's their way to win, right? So that's a very good example of you're only as good as your weakest link. Because if they keep, for example, playing basketball and they keep pick and rolling that person, and it just keeps on leading to more success, guess what? They're gonna win that game probably, because they have every advantage against you, right? But what I did is I became the weakest link. Why? Because at least now that I'm the weakest link, I can keep working harder and harder. My friends are smarter, stronger, quicker, every single thing down the line, they're better than me. So at the end of the line, I can always improve in some aspect just by looking at them. So it's so important. This person right here, I was talking about them recently, or like the prior 2 days about this, and they just have so much going for them in 2020. And I hope that everybody can take that with themselves, to get a team around them, to always look forward, always move forward with the help of them. And let me tell you guys right now, the best thing in life will be investing in your team. So thank you guys so much. This letter was so beautiful. I might even write the same exact letter to myself in 2019, because I think I did a pretty good job at getting my own team this year as well. So